Hey, Samaria. What's up? DMO, you're back. How are y'all doing? I think I actually might be ready to go. Oh, I haven't studied in like a week, I think. So, or since Thursday? Somehow, TMO has returned. Somehow, someway, you crawled, and scraped your way over here, and found yourself a little spot in my chat. That's where I want ya. What does TMO stand for? Curious. Is that your initials, or is that for like signifying something? Like, take me out. Take me out. Sorry, that came out really not at all how I had it in my head. I was picturing a needy little like boyfriend or girlfriend going, "Take me out," to their partner. I don't know. It's hard to bring. Oh, now we're on an ad. Okay, now it's just weird because now I can't explain myself because there's an ad. Not that I really should have been explaining myself. Hi, Devil's Voice. Well, I gotta do something while I wait for this to start. Okay. I think we are up and ready to go. It's hard to brain indeed. Yeah, and sometimes like, especially if I've been like not talking very much during the day and then I go to stream, it's like, okay, I have to remember what my outside self sounds like. I have to remember to filter. Some thoughts are inside thoughts. Alright. Ooh, I kind of like this song. It's pretty chill. Okay. Up and at 'em. Got my water. I got everything today. I like it because it's jazzy. I'm a sucker for the jazzy stuff. All right. Enumeration is always the key when it comes to penetration testing. The better the enumeration, the better the chances of finding and exploiting vulnerabilities. Most of the times, you won't find the single vulnerability that will grant you access. Instead, it will be a chain of misconfiguration that only if used together will let you inside. This machine teaches some more enumeration techniques, even on a different transport layer protocol. And it also teaches that every penetration tester sometimes needs to use Google to see how to perform certain tasks. So, it says a different transport layer. Which layer were we on before? 3? Well, I was in secondary school. We were celebrating Emancipation Day, and my friend had a huge stick, and he was going around talking in an African accent. We had like a tribe, and it was tribe members only. That's cute. You're Caribbean. If you think I'm white, okay. Yeah, I guess it does sound a little racist if I was picturing you white. I wasn't picturing you anything, but yeah, you're right about that. That's funny. Tribe members only. So it was something sassy. I was right about that, at least. Booga booga. Oh god, my eyes are watering. Never a good thing when you're wearing makeup. Then it'll be all over my face. Hi, Betty. Betty already wants to say hello. Come here, girl. You can say hello. Get a quick snuggle in, and then we gotta really start working because it's already 5 o'clock, or almost 5 o'clock. Hello. Betty says hello. All right. I guess you can sit on my lap for a little bit until I have to type. Okay, so of course now I have to start the Nmap scan. And we don't have to sudo SCS. Okay, I don't like this song, whatever this is. This little whistling crap. No, thank you. Take me out as a good guest. Thanks. I didn't watch it because I didn't get to finish the game. I couldn't finish it. I got pretty far, I think. I think I only have a couple more hours left, but I'm not sure. They must have crammed a lot of stuff though in the last episode because I've seen all of it up until the finale, and playing the game, there's so much. Like, they fit all of the Abby part in the finale. That's crazy. All I say about the finale is, oh, no, 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 no. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Abby season 3. Did they do it for? Did they do the Abby, all the Abby stuff, like from Abby's perspective? I learned. Hello, Bobinsky. I learned Flash by downloading Flash games as a kid and copy and pasting their code while trying to understand what it does. Well, sounds like you're kind of a hacker there. That's what nerds do. I got to wait a whole year for the Abby stuff. What do you mean you got to wait a whole year? Wait, are they splitting up the second game into 2 seasons? Is that how they're doing it? So maybe I can watch the season finale. Yes, I made a ProRat hack tool too, and it sent it to people on my Skype, but they were not reacting when I was controlling their PC, so I got bored and stopped. Oh my god. How old were you when you did that? That's hilarious. People, how do you not react to a rat? Like, what? You're You're just like, oh, somebody else has control of my computer that I don't know who's controlling it or what they're gonna do with it. I guess they knew it was you. So they were whatever about it. 12. Oh my god. Well, I'm not a natural born hacker. I gotta learn by forcing myself to study live. So you will not be impressed with me. Yeah, 3 seasons apparently. Oh, okay. They're gonna try and stretch it into season 4? Jesus. Alright, well I'm totally watching the finale then. Yeah, you can watch the show further now. Oh, okay. So I'm way past where they filmed then. Like, we have to wait till 2020. Yeah, you're probably right, because it took them, what, 2 years to do the second season. Right? That was 2 years. Yeah, almost 2 years. Thanks for following, Babinski. My first ever hack was pressing Control-Alt up on my friend's school PC to turn it upside down. And they didn't know how to fix it. That's pretty good. I know somebody whose like professional career started by something similar along those lines. Like they were in the Navy and they like somehow figured out how to take a translated, like it was in some, there were some documents in some other language, or like the PC was in another language, I guess. And they like turned, I guess, I'm guessing Windows, I don't know. They figured out how to turn it into English. And everybody was like, oh my god, you're a professional, this is your path, this is everything you were meant to be. And sure enough, it was. Do you know what's year 2027? I don't understand the question. That sounds oracle-y. What happens? Oh, that game you were talking about, Deus Ex. No, I do not. I guess the world ends, or singularity or something happens? I don't know. All right, so I did my Nmap scan. Took a whole 10 seconds. We have one port open. All right, cool. 80's like always open, it seems. Or usually open. Why is 80 usually open? Why is that? All right. UDP. This says TCP. Because it's a web server. You know, now I feel stupid for even asking that. I should have put 2 and 2 together on that one. I was only half thinking about it. Hello, Kodox. What up? All right, at this rate, I'm never gonna finish the room, so let me figure out what I'm doing. Hey, thanks for hopping on the struggle bus. Philgy 81334. What is 1334? 1337 is. You need to do a UDP scan now. I was gonna guess, so can't figure it out with this scan, so. Like chromium. Wait, do we have chromium? Oh, cool. Oh, I finally got Chromium working on my laptop on my new Linux box, but I had a lot of help, so I can't really take credit for it. It was a struggle. Let's Ooh. Another follower! Mwahaha. P-Palooza. P-Palooza. 29. Thanks for hanging out. Is my music too loud? Just let me know. I messed with the levels, so I'm not sure if it's too loud now. Is this the letter number 12? Sus. For Phil? Is Phil a sus one? The webpage feature. Sorry, my contacts are now. Of course. The web. Oh, we're gonna go. Do I need to put the. Come on, you can load better than that. Designed with security. I'm gonna bet that we're gonna make a fool out of this security. What am I doing? Yes. Marion said it best. Struggling. Basically, what I am doing is I'm doing the very beginning boxes on this platform called HackTheBox. If you don't know what that is, it's a gamified like hacking platform where you learn cybersecurity. And I don't know anything, pretty much. So I'm kind of forcing myself to learn by trying to get through these and heavily relying on chat to help me learn. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. So today, what are we doing today? We're doing local file inclusion. Ooh, we have clear text credentials coming up. That's cool. We won't need to use anything fancy. I don't know what TFTP is. LXD. So we'll find out. Okay, the webpage features the landing page for a gear manufacturing company. It does not seem to contain anything of interest. However, if we take a look, another one? Hello, Quarantine. Thanks for following. It does not seem to contain anything of interest. However, if we take a look at the URL, we can see that it has automatically changed to blah blah blah. File equals home.php. This is a common way that developers use to dynamically load pages in a website, and if not programmed correctly, it can often lead to the web page being vulnerable to local file inclusion. But more about that in a bit. Cool. So we know what we're gonna be doing. Local file inclusion. Sweet. Don't think I've done that yet. Have I? I don't think so. Insert another one. Yeah. Did I do it right? Okay, I'm petting my cat and it's getting hair in my lipstick. And then it's itching me. I mean, tickling my face. Ugh. Okay. You didn't need to know all that. First, let's take a look at how this functionality might work. If we're gonna get the file, then include the file, then we're gonna go to our host. Okay, cool. I feel like this would be good for notes. In the above example, the code is located inside index.php, which is used to dynamically load other pages of the website by using the file variable as the control point. All right, Betty, you might have to get down, sorry. Sorry, baby girl. It's too distracting. If this variable has not been specified in the GET request, the page automatically rewrites the URL and loads home.php. If the value has been specified, the code attempts to load a page from the value of the variable. So if this said something, okay. All right, for instance, hello, I'm not exactly Mrs. Coder. I don't really know how to do the coding, but I'm gonna learn. Hence why I'm already struggling. Okay. For instance, if the variable was file equals register.php, my general, hello, COS23. My general skill level is like -5. There's a lot of new people today, I can see. Basically, I'm trying to learn. And the stream is about me struggling through everything. I would like to get into IT, so I'm not there yet. And this is my journey. And I stream myself looking like a total dumbass all the time. Through the whole thing. It's great. I want all of the helpful help. Sometimes people are trying to be helpful and it's not always that helpful, and that's usually just when they're saying things that they don't actually know and they're just kind of guessing and send me down rabbit holes. But usually chat's pretty good about helping me stay focused and stuff. But yeah, I appreciate any help. Like any words of wisdom, whatever you got. For instance, if the variable was file equals register.php, the PHP code would attempt to load register.php from the same folder. All right, so we just have to put it in the right place. This is a good way to seamlessly load different web pages. However, if the include command is not restricted to just the web directory, it might be possible to abuse it in order to read any file that is available on the system and the user who is running the web server has privileges to read. Okay, so we don't... Okay. All right, cool. Sorry, I'm kind of thinking out loud, but doing a bad job of it. This is what is called a local file inclusion vulnerability, and it is defined as follows. LFI is the process of including files that are already locally present on the server through the exploitation of the vulnerable inclusion procedures implemented in an application. We can easily determine if this is the case by attempting to load a file that we know definitively exists on the system and is readable by all users. One of those files is the etc password file, and to load it, change the file parameter from home.php to etc password. For consistency reasons, we will show this process with the curl command line utility instead of a browser. Try to change the URL in the browser. Okay. Actually, that's a bad idea. File. Wait. How many do I need to put a specific amount? 1, 2, 3, 5. Does it pass? Ooh. So, did we get anything useful out of this? That's the user list of the system. Okay, so we got all the users. Is that it? That's pretty helpful. Trying to get better at like reading stuff when it's all jumbled together like code stuff. Trying to learn how to read without spaces. You can look at any other file in the system by changing the path in the URL. Any other file? We don't know that, but most files, right? Probably all the files, though. Okay. As long as the perms allow it, yeah. Okay. Go to curl. Curl. Oh, I already had a terminal open. Curl. Oh, I want to copy this so I don't do any errors. Nope. Copy. Paste. Okay, good. All right, that's basically what we just did. That's cool. But within the CLI, nice. Samaria, always ahead of the game. Oh, I guess that was sorry, that was cost 23. stuff with in the URLs or URL encoded versions of those. I did do local file inclusion labs. It was starting to come back to me, but I didn't know because there's local file inclusion and then there's remote file inclusion, right? And I couldn't remember if I did just local or if I did remote. The user mic is interesting. He is allowed to log on with a shell on the system. So where's Mike? You can tell that by the code or by the how can you tell that? You can tell because of this, or how do you tell? There's no login. These are all no login, but he's allowed to log in. Gosh, okay. The last in the line is his shell. He can use bin bash, which is a shell, and others are just false shells. Ooh. Bin bash was a shell. That makes sense to me, but I don't know why I didn't understand that before. Probably should have. It's worth noting that inputting etc's password might not always work. The inclusion already specifies a working directory. For instance, consider the following code. What is different? The dir? Oh, that's the working directory, okay. In this example, the dir parameter is used to acquire the current working directory that the script is located in. Example var www html, and then the value of the file variable is concatenated at the end. If we were to input etc password, and the full path would become var www HTML etc password, which would result in a blank page as there's no such file or folder on the system. Okay. To bypass this restriction, we would have to instruct, this is just hypothetical because it did work. Instruct the code to search in previous directories. This was works similarly to how navigating a previous folder is done with a cd command. Okay, so that's why we did the ... slash for. Okay. So okay. How many ... slashes? How do you know how many to do? K Quandus K Quandus. What's up? 2 dots is 1 level. Right, but how do you know how many levels that you need? Basically, what is used as shell? Exists in every folder. If you go up the root folder, it just keeps staying there, so more is better. Okay, so that's exactly what I was asking, is more better. Okay, so you're basically just adding in as many as you think will definitively get you Up the tree. Okay, got it. And if you have like one too many, it doesn't really matter. You try assuming you don't know web servers path. Okay, got it. You have to know. Relative to where you are, yeah. Hey Pinak, what's up? Welcome back. Yeah, I bet you're exhausted from work. Work is exhausting. Don't be like hard on yourself for it, but you have the time and energy, just seize the opportunity when you have it, but you know, you don't need to be grinding 24/7. That's all I'm saying. Back to the task at hand, where rate Mr. Robot. Ooh. Too much wouldn't work. Oh, okay. So I was wrong. You're telling me to rate Mr. Robot? I haven't seen the entire thing beginning to end. I've seen like 90% of it, or like 85% of it. I would say it's really good. I would say it's like an 8.3. But I'm picky. I don't know what a 10 would be. Pretty good. We got so many projects going on at work, LOL. We are upgrading when Windows 10 to 11. Oh, yeah. Migrating from... That does sound like a lot, but hey, maybe you can just put it all on the interns if you have interns. I don't know. I don't know how interns work. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, so I might stream tomorrow, but I was supposed to stream yesterday. Shy Hat, how was B-Sides? Hope you had fun. Back to the test. Thanks for following! Hey, Juan, Gwenduz? I don't know how to say that word. Shy Hat posted on his Twitch story that he was going to B-Sides. Yeah, I saw it. Your full-time engineers can barely keep up. 2 months ago, infra team messed up the shared drives and everyone lost access to network drives, and it took 2 weeks to fix that. What? How do you even function? I don't even understand how your company functioned for the past 2 weeks. B-Sides was all up, but I love attending. Yeah, I've been to, I think only 1 B-Sides. But it was awesome. It was really good. Answer was we didn't function, and we had a lot of angry finance people breathing down our necks. Eee. Does not sound like you're having a very good time at work. I'm sorry about that. That sounds very stressful. That sounds kind of like a shit show, like a shit storm, you know? Tornado? Shitnado? Something like that. Whew. Okay. Hopefully you're on the other side of it now, though. Okay, back to the task at hand. The great ways to gather information and read system files. The goal of every penetration tester is to achieve I wish you had code. Sorry, I'm about to have an ad break now. All right, there's a plethora. Wait, I didn't even finish reading this. Sorry. While local file inclusion is a great way to gather information and read system files, the goal of every penetration tester is to achieve remote code execution on a system. There's a plethora of ways that an LFI can turn into RCE, from log poisoning to plain text passwords in configuration files and forgotten backups. However, in this case, the password file gave us a big hint as to how to proceed. The last user that is listed is called TFTP. Okay, what's TFTP? Yeah, I'm hoping that it's a fun attack. I need some fun. Get me back into it because I haven't been studying very much this week. I've been doing other stuff, but yeah. There's a plethora of ways. A quick Google search reveals that Trivial File Transfer Protocol is a simple protocol that provides basic file transfer function with no user authentication. It is intended for applications that do not need the sophisticated interactions that file transfer protocol provides. It is also revealed that TFTP uses the user datagram protocol UDP to communicate. This is defined as a lightweight data transport protocol that works on top of IP. Oh, I wish I could do that joke. Shy Hat had a good joke on his stream. It was about, oh yeah, by the way, probably shouldn't be doing it during an ad break, but shout out to the Shy Hat. Yeah, probably shouldn't have. There we go, we're back. Shout out to Shy Hat. Shy Hat is much more organized and just as noob friendly, but a lot more organized and much better at teaching than I am. So check his stream out. They're pretty good. Nooberific. He is nooberific. And also, if you want other streams, that's a good list to check out. It's maintained, it's up to date, so don't have to worry about a bunch of junk on there. The GoPro Slow-Yo maintains that, so thank him if you check his stream out too, and thank him if you end up using it. Alright, so UDP is like the handshake-free protocol, right? Alternative to FTP. It provides a mechanism to detect corrupt data in packets, but it does not attempt to solve other problems that arise with packets, such as lost or out of order packets. It is implemented in the transport layer of the OSI model, known as a fast but not reliable protocol, unlike TCP, which is reliable but slower than UDP. Just like how TCP contains open ports for protocols such as HTTP, FTP, SSH, and etc., the same way UDP has ports for protocols that work for UDP. Okay. So, could I hypothetically run HTTP on a UDP port then? But it would have to be a different number? It can be the same number. UDPs, yes, aka skateless. Stateless, internet. You can have UDP IP just like. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so then your web browser can't access. That's okay. That answers kind of what question I was trying to get at. It's like, what is restrictive about it? Your web browser can't access UDP. Okay. To this end, let's use Nmap to scan for open UDP ports. It is worth noting that a UDP scan takes considerably longer time to complete compared to a TCP scan, and also requires super user privileges. Interesting. So it's faster until you have to scan it. So we're gonna use SU. I don't know what SU is, but I guess we could find out. One, 2, 9, 2, 5, 4. All right, finally, we're gonna be able to answer the first question. The web browser doesn't get to pick what happens in the transport layer. The U in SU is for UDP. Oh, okay. VRO is doing. Hi, kitty cat. Who's VRO? Is that somebody I should know? Oh. I'm bro. Got it. Okay. I'm trying to learn some pen testing skills. Thanks for hopping on the struggle bus, Cypher Freak. Ooh, Cypher Freak. Rawr. Something like that. I don't know. Alright, so scan reveals that port Slybro. Yeah, Slybro. Not Slyborg, Slybro. 69. UDP is open and an instance of the TFTP server is running on it. In order to communicate with the TFTP, we need to install it on our Linux machine. Okay, I'm gonna guess that it's already installed. Also, we're still waiting for this scan to go, so wait for that to finish. Flybrog. Flybrog doesn't sound as healing. Frog. Oh. TFT. I already forgot what TFTP stands for. FT. Trivial File Transfer Protocol. Well, I know what FTP is, so I should be able to remember that. Provides basic file transfer. Seems like redundant almost. That TFTP would be running on a port. Still going on the Nmap scan. All right. We're chilling. We're chilling. Yeah, I get that one's the app and one's the transport layer protocol, but I'm stuck in a way that I don't know how to ask the question. Which means I'm not smart. Okay, what's the next question? What class of vulnerability is the web page that is hosted on port 80 vulnerable to? Local file intrusion. Nope. Local file. I just spelled intrusion wrong or something. I don't know how to spell. Local file intrusion. What? Inclusion! Oh my god. Ah! Don't be that dumb on stream. Come on, Sly. Jesus. What is the default system folder? I've done worse. What is the default system folder that TFTP uses to store files? Alright, not even close to that, I don't think so. Leave that for later. Still going on the scan. I feel like my followers are definitely doing better being on the, what is this, software and game development category? I don't remember who recommended that I switch to that, but thank you if you're out there. I was on science and technology. Where was I? Lost my place. Oops. Wow, this is not just taking longer, this is taking forever. So when the robots take over, you can hack into them and turn the tides. Yeah! That is my purpose in life. I was put here on this earth by Mother Borg to fight the robots, fight the machines. Hey, Robbie. 120967. What up? Are you a nerd? Welcome in, if you are. Also welcome in, if you aren't. The machines must be stopped. Yes. At this point, it's really the humans that need to stop with the whole, uncheckedness of the AI. Well, sometimes good things are the saying. Something about good things, you have to wait for them. So this better be good. Yes, you're a nerd. Okay, good. You made it to the nerd club. Am I nerdy enough for your nerd club? Oh, I just thought of a new sticker idea. All things you wait for better be good. Ben Frank. What the fuck? Is that it? I don't think so. They better be good. Yeah, pretty much. I am working on a local file inclusion vulnerability exploitation. Trying to learn how to do it. What it looks like, what it smells like, what it feels like, and boom. Yeah. Pretty much it. I don't know if you've ever done HackTheBox, but I highly recommend doing HackTheBox or try Hack Me for some fun, like CTF style hacking. Still going. Should I try to run it again, or is this normal? This is like normal amount of time. Five minutes remaining? Oh, we're only 69% done. I really told you to scan all ports with UDP or just talk. It looks like all of them. I forget, how do I... What flag is for the top 100 or 1000? Should I added a -B in there? Does -B work with the UDP scans? I need some verbosity in here. So I guess we're just chilling for 5 minutes, right? I'm just gonna read ahead a little bit here. TFTP works by default without the need for authentication. That means that anyone can connect to a TFTP server and upload or download files from the remote system. We can chain this with the LFI vulnerability that we have already identified in order to upload malicious PHP code to the target system that will be responsible for returning a reverse shell to us. We will then access this PHP file through the LFI, and the web server will execute the PHP code. So this is important. This explains exactly what I'm doing. Hello, Zahir. Next one. Thanks for following. I appreciate that. Coming to watch me struggle. Zahir, okay. Got it. Nmap help script. Oh, hey, Ronan. Ronanin. Ooh, another follower. Hello, Deborah Heaven. Deborah Heaven. Just waiting for this thing to go. At this point, I'm just gonna wait for it to finish, but yeah, maybe should have added a top ports flag or something. Alright, we can either create our own PHP code or use one of the many available PHP reverse shells that can be found online through a Google search. Well, I'm a script kitty, so we're gonna use one of those. One of them can be found here. Yeah, we do already know TFTP is open, so we don't, you're right, we don't, I guess we don't really need. Rumbo, hello. Yeah, I guess I don't really need to wait for this to finish. But I want to see it, regardless. Anyways. Alright, we can either create or copy the code and place it inside a file called shell.php, then open it using a text editor such as Nano or Vim and edit the following lines. Yes, what? TFTP, that's a good question. I don't know. Is it? Need a PHP shell in any case to upload. It can be passwordless. So I just copy all of this. Oh man, I missed the top. Damn it. Ooh, okay, finished. Sweet. So we know 69 is running TFTP, and then there's another 68, which we're not messing with, I guess. Okay. I can't figure out how to redirect it out like a proper daemon. Like print, but does nothing if we daemonize. What? Standard out. Okay. So this is just like a little thing that they added in, a little comment. Trying to use themselves? Alright. Alright, what are we supposed to change? We're supposed to change... Oh, I have to put it in a thing first. So we're gonna nano. It would be great if it told me what line number that was. So we want to change the home IP to the target IP or my IP? And the port is gonna be what's at the very top. Okay. Oops. What'd I do? Oh my god. Did I do something? No, I don't want to insert. I don't cancel. Okay. The port is what are we doing here? We want to... This is the hard part where I'm trying to figure out how it's connected. You need a listener on that port as well. Okay, alright, I'll get to that in 1 second. So the listener should be on... This is where we're uploading the file. So it should be for... Can be whatever. I think it has to be... It's not 69, right? It's, do I just put a random? I don't want it to be on the same port as TFTP, right? And I guess this is the target. Assuming they want you to upload the shell and activate it as a reverse shell. Yeah. So the file will be uploaded via TFTP, then you'll browse to it via browser. So I do want it to be on 69. It will then try to connect to your IP. Oh, okay, so I don't. Or can be what? Okay, alright, fine. Then, I don't know. 1420? Does that work? And I want this to be the target machine, right? Or do I want it to be my machine? Oh, I want it to be my IP. Okay. That makes sense. Can't explain why it makes sense, but it does. 13. Okay. So, netcat, how do I do it? Gonna show me how to do it? Yeah, it's gonna get there. Okay. LVP, no N. Okay. 1420. Hello, Warrior Eyes. Suggest you get used to Vim. Why is Vim better than Nano? I don't know what Vim is, so that's just an actual question. Yeah, Nano's the only thing I've used, really. Vim installed almost everywhere. Oh, okay. Can I Vim the thing that I've already made? The file I made? Yeah, okay. It just looks different, weird. Different colors. How do I get out of it? Okay, you don't get out of it the same way. Escape. That's not working. I told ya. You did tell me, to be fair. Q bang. Hit escape? Q bang. Recording? How do I get out of this without saving it? Nothing's working. This is not good. All right, I just did Control Z and that worked. I did escape. I did it. Ah! Oh, good. I backgrounded it. You're right. I did background it. So how do I? Well, Control X wouldn't work. Did I Control C? I don't know that I can try Control C. All right, so I want to do, okay, do I want to go back to Vim? Maybe it's Control C then. Vim, shell. I'm totally messing it up by doing this. Q is for quit. On a swap file by the name. Damn it, it is still open. No, it's... Oh my god. What is it doing now? Ah! I didn't mean to do that. It just starts doing Q then. Control Q? Ah! Why am I stuck here? I don't think this needs to be here. I think I added that. Oops. Oy, oy, oy. Escape first until there's no green. I'm pressing escape so hard right now. Escape. :Q explanation point. Oh, why did that work? Okay, so nano. I want to go back into nano shell.php. Did I add something to it that I don't want added? That's what I want to figure out. Yeah, I don't want that, I don't think, right? Oh, I do. Okay. All right, it looks fine. Woo, we got through it. It's PHP closing syntax. Of course there's a syntax for that. What the hell? All right, file for the default. All right, I'm sticking to nano as long as I can because that was horrible. The default root directory where files will be stored is. What? If you like checking out Vim in the future, check out Tagger Institute course in IT. It's short and helpful. All right, thanks, Brumbo. Never gets old getting out of Vim for the first time. Good job, Jack. Hi, Forp. Why is this not working? Store files. Store. Would that not be this? Come on. There we go. Just needed a little slash on the end. All right. Which interesting file is located in the web server folder and can be used for lateral movement? All right. Now I need to remember where it was. Okay, so I'm listening on the port. We still gotta upload the file. So finally, we must find a way to access the. Oh, we uploaded it. Did we upload it? Oh, we just saved it. Right, I see what it's saying. Okay. File through the LFI, but we do not know where the file is uploaded on the target system. Thinking back to the password file that we read earlier, the TFTP user's home folder is specified as varlib tftp boot. This information can also be found with a quick Google search. Default configuration file for tftpd-hpa is blah blah blah, the default root directory, okay, blah blah blah. With this information, let's try to load the varlib tftp boot shell. Why didn't it do anything? Okay, I'll teach you a simple steps to learn Vim. You'll do it later. Type Vim in CMD, then inside Vim type Vim tutor. Hello, second domain. I don't know what SAP means. You mean like SAP? Try to connect. Sorry, I missed chat. My bad. Still don't know the folder yet, or do we? We don't. Or we kind of do. We know where it goes by default. Rene Assad. Man. It was better with my memes. Okay, so is this doing anything? Did not work, okay. Thanks for lurking. Yeah, grind away on those practice questions. Those practice questions, yo. Why is it not giving me any output? Is that normal? Not doing anything. The listener didn't pick up on anything. What'd I do wrong? Oh, I put the wrong... Do I want my... Do I want my IP here? I never know which one it is, if it's the attack IP or if it's my IP. I mean the target IP or the attack IP. I did not upload it yet. That's what I was confused about. Okay, so did I totally skip something? Ooh. Okay, I thought so, but then I thought maybe it was talking about the upload as in when I made the file. I don't know how to explain what my thinking was, but... Oh, I totally skipped stuff. Oh, I totally skipped this whole part. My bad. I don't know why I did that. The port variable specifies the local port. Anything is okay. It can be anything. Cool. Not already being. Turn to. So that's my. If I change that to the right thing, we can acquire this IP by running. Okay, I did that. Without doing that. Okay, I know I skipped that part, but I did that right, so should be okay there. After acquiring the local IP, change the PHP shell and save it. Upload the file to the remote TFTP. Okay. Okay. So now we need to do TFTP 10.12. So it's not downloaded? I'm definitely trying to understand the process. Am I fully understanding it? No, but I am understanding it to some degree. My own special way. That's the right one, right? By 4. Alright, didn't give me the confirmation, but I guess that we can quit now. Okay, now I've uploaded the file. So that's listening. We're still listening. Now I want to hit that shale. Update reverse shell. Upload reverse shell file with your IP. Run the file using the LFI, making the target connect to your NC. Yes. Okay, well that's good. So we got a shitty shell. Now we need to make it stable shell, right? We gotta do the stupid Python thing. Okay. Python 3. I'm typing it out because I know I have to memorize it anyways. Boom. Okay. Who am I? Do I want another step? Like a step ahead? Do you just take really good notes, does I hear? Because I am not. Do not. Control Z. I don't know if I want to do that. Oh. Actually, you're right. I forget what that does, but I know that that's a good thing. Go. Why did it mess up my prompt? There we go. Okay. Okay, with access to the system as the www-data user, we do not have enough privileges to read the user flag. Therefore, we need to find a way to move laterally to user Mike, who was also found on the password file. A good place to start our enumeration would be the web server directory, as it often contains configuration files that might include passwords. The web-related files are usually stored in the var www.html folder. That's where we're going to start. Oops. var/ I need a snack in a minute. Is that right? Apparently not. Why did that not? It's either there or it's not. Now reset, now you gotta export term. Hello, do something. Thanks for following. So in their demo. Wait, I'm confused. Oh gosh, Sick in the Mind and Brumbo are like back to back talking and they're both green, so that's confusing. And now... What do you mean export term? So in their demo you have to first cd to var... Oh. What? Okay. cd to var / Hey, GoPro! What up? Thanks for coming in. If you haven't already, check out the GoPros. He did the list I was showing y'all earlier. If you missed it, in case you missed it, here it is. Here. I'll stop yapping and change my color. Aw. Your TTY is not stable if you don't do export xterm. Hi, particular. Oh, I need to go to the kitchen and get myself a snack. Hi, Mr. Revo. Is that PHP development? It's not PHP development, it's PHP hacking, I guess. You're now, your row, and now. So it's still not stable. I still need to do export term. Huh? Okay. I don't understand what you're saying. So it's hacking for North Korea session. Yeah. Do I just put export? Oh my god, I can't type. Export. Term. What? Two, 5, 6. Oh yeah. Is that gonna give it color and everything? What is that gonna do? Oh my god, I hate this song. Whatever this is, sorry. This is not good. Not always, but it fixes your terminal. Okay, cool. Alright, so I did that. PHP is not used for hacking. Maybe you mimic a web page hack. Yeah, that's pretty much what I meant. Maybe. Okay. So. Okay, now I CD. CD. R. Okay. Now. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I'm blind. They did do that before. I just can't see. The prompt changed. Okay. Whew, we're back on track. There's home.php. I don't see the shell. Are we supposed to see it? No, we're not supposed to see it. Folder contains two interesting hidden files, HAXXING and HAXXING. The HAXXING file is used to store usernames and passwords for basic authentication of HTTP users. Let's read both files, okay? Yeah, I'm looking for the credentials. I have to wait for my eyes to adjust. Okay. Anything in there? Require valid user. So it doesn't need a... Oh, I can just use the wild card, you're right. Because you're lazy. Mr. Revo, that is not what we are doing. Yeah. Not doing a SQL injection today. So, what was the other one? HT. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Ah! What did I already do? I already did the password, so I want to do X. Oh no, I already did that one. Oops. My bad. HT password. Ooh, there it is. Okay, cool. Mr. Happy Hippo. Hack the planet. We're all hackers here. We're all learning to hack the planet. Okay. Yeah, I'm following the write-up, Mr. Revu, I should say. No, yeah, chat's getting a little sassy. Sorry, Mr. Revu. But I like hearing ideas, no problem. All right, so we got a username and password. Sweet. The second file contains credentials for user Mike. Oftentimes users reuse the same passwords for multiple services and accounts. Compromising one of them might mean that all of them are compromised. If user Mike has used the same password for their system account, we might be able to use the SU utility to acquire a shell with their privileges. Forgot about SU, I haven't used SU in a while. This is successful and the user flag is located. So SU, what is this music? Boom, and we're in. This is so. Boom, got the first flag. So, what can Mike do now? Yeah, we gotta use Mike. We gotta escalate the privileges. That's what we got to do. Hold on. What interesting file is located in the web server? I don't think we've done this yet. Have we? Yeah. Wait, we have. HT password. What is the group that user Mike is part of and can be exploited for privilege escalation? Let's find out. Your brain just resurfaced a memory of Fran Drescher by reading the password. Oh my gosh, yeah, because her, is there a family that she watches after? Is the Sheffield? Mr. Sheffield. Is that it? Did I do it right? Mr. Sheffield. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So now we gotta get root. But first, we want to LXD. All right, when using an image to exploit a system via containers. Oh, we're using an image? Never done that before. We look for a very small distribution. Our favorite for this task is named after mountains. What is that distribution name? I'm gonna skim to find this answer so I can just put this flag in. Distribution. Ends in an E. Yeah, that's kind of like a lot of the starting point of slash a lot of these boxes. It's a lot of just like kind of getting lucky. because it's not trying to overcomplicate it. It's supposed to be like beginner friendly, like, oh, you might as well try this because it does happen, but if that doesn't work, then you still have to go and figure out another vulnerability. That's hacking being lucky, yeah. Yeah, basically just snooping around until you get lucky, I guess. Snapped? Alpine? Is Alpine. What flag do we see? Do we set to the container so that... Oh, okay. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go back to where I was, and hopefully this won't get messed up and it'll still be there. I can always just go from root. I don't know why I'm worrying about it. You always find a loophole and nobody fixes them. Yup. Developers and hackers are both very lazy and very not lazy at the same time. We did get the user flag. Now I'm trying to find, where was I? So the next step is escalating to the root user in order to gain the highest privileges on the system. Looking at the groups that user Mike is a member of, the LXD group is listed. LXD is management API for dealing with LXC containers on Linux systems. It will perform tasks for any member of the local LXD group. It does not make an effort to match the permissions of the calling user to the function it is asked to perform. Make an effort to match. Interesting. Sounds vulnerable to me. Digging a little deeper into LXD and searching for the keywords LXD exploit on Google reveals the following information. A member of the local LXD group can instantly escalate privileges to root on the host operating system. This is irrespective of whether that user has been granted sudo rights and does not require them to enter their password. Vulnerability exists even with the LXD snap package. So we got lucky again, basically, because he's part of the LXD group. You'll be late to work. Why are you gonna be late to work? Did you get distracted by my struggles? This is exactly what we need. And this hack tricks page, you're already late, describes the whole exploitation process step by step. The exploit works by making use of the Alpine image, which is a lightweight Linux distribution based on BusyBox. Okay, whatever that means. After this distribution is downloaded and built locally, an HTTP server is used to upload it to the remote system. The image is then imported to LXD, and it is used to mount the host file system with root privileges. Yikes. Building the image locally can be tedious due to dependency errors and other challenges. To simplify the process, we recommend downloading the pre-built Alpine image files from the official LXC containers repository. Oh god. I feel like this is where it's gonna get tricky. We'll use the default Alpine 3.18 image for the AMD 64 architecture, matching the target machine's architecture. God. Yeah, like, I'm definitely not far along enough to be able to know and how to do this. part from scratch. I am just at the beginning. I am at the beginning of the beginning, yes. I got this. Yes, thank you, Brumbo. Maybe centuries. I hope it's just years and not centuries. I don't know if I want centuries more. Maybe some decades. Download the following. It's centuries. Okay. I mean, there's centuries worth of stuff to learn for sure. Can't learn it all. All right, how am I gonna do this? Alternatively, the Alpine image can also be built using the local YAML configuration. Let's begin installing the Go programming languages. Do I really want to do all that? Oh my god. Now I'm scared of what's about to happen. All right, before I go down this crazy rabbit hole that I know I'm gonna F up really bad, I'm gonna get a cheese stick because I'm starving. Not eat dinner before stream today, so I'll be about 2 minutes. It's like the beginning of a very, 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 very long story. You feel bad for me? You don't think I can apply those things? Oh. I see what you're saying. I've already lost interest like 5 times and got interested in a span of like 2 months. So yeah, it's very intimidating. I'm extremely intimidated, and I can't believe that I'm doing a stream while learning because I look like a friggin' idiot all the time. But it is what it is, and I accept it. Do I always want to accept it? Not really. Some days I just want to cry. Some days I do. It happens. I feel like it's being very ambitious in what it wants me to do now, so I'm getting scared, and that's why Ran away to get a cheese stick. That and I'm starving. What do you mean freaks? What made them such freaky freaks? What'd they do to you? Ew. They're spying on you? Why were they spying on you? Are you that interesting? Oh, thanks for following M2nd. Gambi here Sharma? Gambhir Sharma, sorry. That sounds pretty rough. Ooh, thanks for following Tekazu. Thanks. Hi, MSEC. Ooh. I've seen streamers get hacked while they're on Twitch before. That's... Yep. That's why we always run the Nmap scans at the beginning of the enumeration. Yep, been there. Had a few rats myself. There is, it definitely feels like you can't do anything about shit. Yeah, except throw everything away. No, I've been there. Yep. Pretty much. I mean... yeah. Can't say too much else, but... I'm right there with you. Makes you feel almost like schizophrenic getting into like the hacking world, or at least for me. It's like, what is real and what's in my head and what is even possible are very intimidating questions to ask yourself once you go down the rabbit holes. I don't think anything is like guaranteed to be safe. There are no guarantees in the hacker realm, I guess. The internet is broken. I like, well, there's no going back now. It's pretty much, there's gonna be a tipping point at some point, but I don't know how it's gonna look. I don't know how people don't worry about everything. You basically just have to hope that no one's out to get you, or no one like gets interested in, or that you're not a vector for somebody else or whatever, you know? There's a lot of hoping, I guess. I wish we all rode horses still. That would be dope. Why can't we just all ride horses? Just use a Linux live CD on your main OS and never save anything. I would not own a Tesla for many reasons, and that's one of them. If the consequence of having to ride horses everywhere, oh man, here's an ad. All right, well, while that's adding it up, then let me see if I can get back on track. What I was actually doing. My city, they do a lot of horse-grown carriages. I don't care if that's the consequence of having to ride horses. I'm okay with it. I really am. This is not academy. This is just labs, but it's the starting point, so it's a little bit more hand-holdy. I know one thing for sure: I will never have a smartphone home. I'll turn off the Wi-Fi. I know it's possible. I've seen it. I've seen the AI do the creepy, like, detecting people and how they're moving about in a room and stuff. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. Have you ever seen Eagle Eye? Eagle Eye, that movie? I saw that, like, when I was a kid, and it's weird because it's such a bad movie, and it's like, I don't know. It's very accurate in how paranoid you should be. Like, where they even, like, the AI even, like, detects what they're saying in the room based off of the vibrations in the, like, water cup. I have a cover on most of my stuff, but not my phone. Usually with my phone, I'm just like holding it so you can't see me. I have gotten in the habit of like just holding it so you like just like the camera is not. I hold it at an angle. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, we're being listened to. Sure. I mean, everybody experiences getting listened to. It's like with ads and stuff. I mean, I know that's like cookies and stuff, but I swear they're also listening. There should be a built-in option. Yeah, there should be a built-in option for security in a lot of ways, but there's not. Because people don't, the more people think about security, the more they won't want to use their shit. It's almost like a deterrent, so it's not profitable to put that stuff in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, people that say that they don't have anything to hide have no idea what they're saying. Everybody has something to hide, and it's not even just it's not about what you're hiding, it's about like a lot more than that, but particularly just like boundaries. Like, you don't want to have to figure out what your boundaries are by just letting somebody pass them, right? Like, and that's the way to do it, is by having that mentality of, oh, I have nothing to hide. Yeah. I don't want to be spied on either, but I don't know if that we have a choice. People who say they have nothing to hide, let me know their banking information. Yeah. I'd like their banking information too. Okay. So, but I feel like that's not even what, like, the money is like the least of it, honestly. I mean, at least it depends on who you are, I guess. But there's only so much of that to lose. Like, your peace of mind, like... Never mind. I can't even go down this rabbit hole with you too far because then I will be sent to the loony bin. So... Moving on. Let's figure out how to hack the Gibson. Where was I? Privilege escalation. So I need to... I already forgot about all this. LXD. Group. Instantly escalate the privileges. Irrespective of whether what the user has been granted pseudo rights. Okay, so we have to build the image. I do not want to do this. This is where I'm gonna get messed up. Wants me to find LXD tar. Wait, what? Oh, we're looking at Alpine. Wait, where are the names of these? Huh? Where's the file name? Oh, I have to go to the right thing first, don't I? So I have to go to Alpine 3.18. So, where is it? Oh my god, it's not there! Wait, what do I do? Basically just don't say anything out loud ever. And Faraday cages and high range bomber. And D64. So the latest version's fine? Okay. Yeah, never trust anybody on the internet. Or in real life. Honestly. Back everything up and use VMs as much as possible, I guess. I don't know. I know they won't protect you fully, but they help. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Happy Hippo with all the exciting thrills of a human in modern age. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one I use. I can use any of them, or the right one is not there, so that's annoying me. So... because this is supposed to match the target machine. So can I use 3.19 default? Alright, I guess I'll just try this one. What all can do? I don't know what you're saying, range bomber. I need this, and I need roots. Would I be doing this in here? Nope, that's not what I want. I don't need to do this, right? Because I'm doing it, I'm just downloading them. Imagine a rat that's hidden somewhere that can read and see everything you do. I don't want to imagine that. I've lived it. It's not fun. Yeah, can you ever fully feel like you're ever away from it? Probably not. Hello. Oh, thanks for following, Range Bomber. Okay, so where are they now? I need to CD to. Where did I just download these to? So do I need to, where do I need to be right now? I don't know. Then we must clone the, I think I can skip all of this, right? After the build is complete, let's download the, I think I start from here, right? I don't need to do all this. This is all from here to here, I think, is if I didn't download them. What did you do or type? Oh, I do need to do this. Are you sure? Because it says alternatively, this is what you can do. Yeah, no, I want to find these guys because I already have them. I just need to figure out where I downloaded them to. Oh no, I'm in the shell. So how do I download them to the shell? So I just, can I use curl? God damn it. I always forget how to undo this. Who was saying that they... God damn it. I know I rotated it and I forget how to undo it. I did this before. Nope. Why is it not working? There we go. Okay. Now where was I? Okay, no, it wanted me to download it to my local host, so I need to go back in here, that's why. Oh, I need a new terminal. Okay, so... What am I doing wrong? Why can't I do this? Oh my god. Okay. LS. So... I think I want to move them, don't I? Word ungodly WM mean room?